What's up, guys, and welcome back to GTA Online, and welcome to the Money Fronts DLC.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Get in! Quickly! You good? You ready? Yeah. Alright, come on, driver, let's go.
Si.
Okay, so this opportunity, it's big, my friend. This guy, his name is Favor. He's a banker, the banker. Every dollar in this fucking town, it goes through him. He's my guy. He's El Rubio's guy. Anybody who's in charge of anybody, their guy. And here he is now. He
Jack
asked
coming in?
for you personally. I'm surprised it took so long. Now listen, just let me do the talking, okay? Your style of conversation, it's so, well, you know.
Man, a few words.
Ciao! I'm only here for 24 hours. If they're serious about this, they'll show me the property. How many buyers can they have in a state
Let's
that...
get a bigwig banker coming
By the
in,
way, don't mention his fucking shoes. Okay.
picking us up. Don't mention his shoes.
Ah, Martin.
Here he is. Hello, how are you, Mr. Faber?
I am well. Patricia, Miguel, they are?
Oh, fine.
Ah, I've heard your name from a number of my clients. You've made some of them a lot of money, directly and indirectly. To others, you're just, well, a blot on their accounts. Martin has told you about me? Well, fundamentally, I offer financial services. It's all very technical. Cheers.
Cheers.
To making money.
Most financiers help their clients to minimize tax. I help mine pay just enough to keep the accountants away. Very important if you wish to enjoy all this.
Exactly.
A financial network such as mine requires a number of businesses who are willing to collaborate. I am offering you an opportunity to be such a partner. My people, your people, it will be mutually beneficial. Mr. DeAngelis here has compiled a portfolio of suitable possibilities, just small to begin with.
Yes, there are a couple we could start with.
I think perhaps the details can wait until I am out of earshot. Raf is one of my most trusted consultants. He will ensure that everything is running smoothly. And should anything stop running, well, I am certain you will tell me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Gentlemen, come on.
Okay.
Let's go.
Great. All right, then. Thank you for your time, Mr. Faber.
Of course.
He's got the individual toe
Goodbye, Raf.
reef walkers on.
What's your step, kid?
Pinstripe suit and some
Gracias,
ocean shoes.
gracias. You know, Ralph, you should meet my son, Miguel. He could show you around.
We already met. Bahamas 2 years ago.
Dale.
Yes, sir.
So, the businesses you want invested, these are legitimate enterprises, low profile, cash intensive. I found hands-on a car wash in Strawberry. You want to start there. Meanwhile,
Sort of money laundering.
I'll run some background checks on a couple of others, potentially very lucrative if you decide to purchase them. Just run them, show them some love, you know? Just keep that cash flow moving. We need a steady, legit revenue stream. Then, I get a tap on the shoulder from Mr. Faber, we mix in some cash assets off the books, and...
Money laundering.
You say it how it is, Mr. Madrazo. I respect that. I do. Old school. Boom. Anyway, if you choose to go forward, I'll fix what needs to be fixed. You get what I'm saying? I'll take care of the books. You take care of the problems. Mr. Faber says he wants you to be the boss, so hey, you're the boss.
You got that?
On some
Okay.
cash intensive
Looks like we're here.
businesses, run some illegal funds through them.
Yep. Beautiful. Hey, just one more thing, you know, between us girls. You mentioned my boss's name to anybody? Anybody? We both end up like his last guy in LS. Dead. Obviously. Think it over, huh?
To be young and scared. Good luck. Vámonos.
Yes, sir.
No, we've dipped our hand in quite a few businesses thus far in GTA Online. Can't hurt to add another one. What's up, guys? Welcome back to GTA Online. It's fun to say those words. My goodness. It's been a while, but all right, this is pretty good. So visit foreclosures. MazeBank.com to purchase the hands-on car wash and gain access to new money laundering operation that can be expanded with additional businesses. Let's take a look at our foreclosures here. Looks like this is going to be our car wash, the hands-on car wash. Sometimes in between the nightclubs and military aircraft hangars, you want something more down to earth to balance out your property index. Appropriating the mom and pop aesthetic is all the rage right now, and the hands-on car wash perfectly caters for that need. It's equipped with a small cafe to discreetly store your laundered revenue, a dual entrance street-level office, and even comes with a depressing office bed where you could sleep in cosplay as a soon-to-be divorcee. So we can choose our color palette here. Ooh, you know what? The coral and light blue is kind of nice. I actually like that a lot. Ooh, blue and white is nice. Red and black is okay. I feel like for a car wash, I really like this. So I'm going to go for coral and light blue, and that's literally the only thing we're going to be able to purchase on this business to start. So $1,010,000, and we are officially here. So we've got a little garage on the side, not bad. Let's see, car wash only has 9, wash and smile, wash and wax. Wash, wax, and air freshener is $15. Honestly, not too bad.
Well, this is it, your humble car wash. Dirty money comes in, clean money comes out. Now, obviously, we should wash the occasional car, you know? We need a little clean money to balance the books, but more importantly, we need a lot of dirty money. Just boot up this laptop to see what jobs we got waiting. Also, if you want to be in Mr. Favor's good graces, you want to solve problems in the network before he even knows about them. Work with his big clients, keep things running smooth. But listen, I know you're very busy, very important, so if it's something small, you can just call me, all right? That's safe side catching, huh? You want some liquidity? It's right here for you.
So welcome to our humble abode, huh? We've got a pretty sick-looking car in here. Wait, is this ours? Not that's got to be his, right? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take that. Okay, so he's hanging out with us. He's in the office with us. We've got kind of a back storage room situation. All kinds of chemicals and stuff for the car wash. Just kind of want to take a peek around. So it said during that cutscene that basically we're going to be running illegitimate missions for big money, but then we also have to run legitimate missions to bring down our heat, which you can see the heat down in the bottom right. The safe over here is going to be collecting cash. We can have more cash based on the businesses, view our daily income. So looks like we could choose what kind of businesses we have active and things like that. You know, we've got multiple businesses across Los Santos. So this is really, I mean, it's, you know, we've pieced these things together over the years. I forget half the things that we've got going on, but that's kind of cool that it brings everything together. We've got a little bed back here, of course, which means we should probably, I did turn on subtitles, by the way, but we should probably throw our spawn location into the car wash. The hands-on car wash. There we go. And, all right, so let's take a look at our laptop here, see what we've got going on. Our nightclub take has just been added to the office. There's $10,000 in there now. Okay, so I'm going to say...
Okay, boss, today we're legit. We got a client needing a wash. Told them the owner would collect and drop off the car personally and in spotless condition. I just love hearing him smile, you know?
Okay, so we are legitimately... I mean, you know, after all these years and all the crime and everything that we've done, we have a legitimate part-time job where we're just going to go pick up somebody's car, wash it, and redeliver it for them. This is going to be great. I mean, quite the service, to be honest. You could charge a pretty penny for this, especially in Los Angeles. We're going to have to be really careful with driving and making sure we don't mess up the car. Sorry. A little croak at the end of that. I feel bad, but yeah, I mean this is good. I'm wondering, like, are we legitimately just going to be doing that? We're gonna have to drive really carefully, make sure we don't damage it. But like, are we gonna have heat or anything, or is this just straight up go run somebody's car? Technically, I don't think we needed to do this yet because we didn't have any heat, but we'll see. All right, can I just park my car here? He's got this little i8 over here. I love that. Grab the keys. The lockbox looks to be around the back side of the house. Bro, imagine GTA 6 online. This is how you actually get your start. You gotta, like, you know, wash cars. I don't know. power wash people's sidewalks and things to be able, okay, we're gonna be able to unlock the Niobe. This thing is very dirty, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, take the car to the hands-on car wash. You'll receive a tip if you return it in perfect condition. All right, so currently we've got a payment of $1,000. We're gonna see what we can do.
Fly low FM. Now,
Go ahead and turn this radio off. Don't want any distracted driving. Got to keep the hands on 10 and 2. Make sure we turn it down so that we can focus. You guys do that? Just got to lock in. Could even go first person. Ooh. Is that going to hurt us? No. Okay, beautiful. Going to even watch out for the bollards there. Let's just try to treat this thing as if it were our own. Just kidding. Treating it as if it were our own is about the worst case scenario for it, for being honest. This is amazing, dude. It's crazy, man. Like, this is the first time we have ever played a GTA Online mission knowing the release date of GTA 6. This is my first GTA Online video knowing the release date of GTA 6. Like, to think, and granted, we don't know when GTA 6 Online is going to be coming out. I don't think. Yeah, I've seen the release, the single player, and it's, I mean, what did we had single player for like a year before GTA Online came out, so it's going to be a while, but you know, we're that little bit closer, dude. Absolutely insane. All right, so it looks like the entrance is on this side. We're going to run it through this thing. Is this thing fully auto, or how's this work? You boy going to throw on like a stringy bikini top and get crazy? I'm gonna just, must be pointing towards the car wash. What do you want me to do? Oh, there we go. Okay. You just gotta actually fully 90 degrees, get it in there. Gotta run this thing through. I mean, it looks like we could use a bit of an upgrade. Looks like we've got a lot of dirt and grime around here. Could maybe scratch the paint. Roof, get the sides, let's get the blow dryers here at the ends. I'll probably wax and then blow dry. I mean, this is rich. It's car dealer sim. For a limited period, unlock exclusive clothing. Oh, okay. Thought that was going to be something related to us. Got kind of excited. Dude, this is great. You guys know I love a nice, what's it called? Nice simulator video, and look at us now. We are in GTA Online running a car wash simulator. Okay. I wish we had some like quick time events or something we had to do while that was happening. We're just gonna take this thing back to him, and it seems like this is legitimately just running straight up businesses. There was, I heard the dude talking. We started going downhill there. I got a little bit nervous. Y'all chill out. All right, chill. He was talking about a helicopter tour business we could, potentially expand to, which means going out, taking tourists up in a helicopter and things like that. Like, this is actually really fun. I also think we're going to have to call RAF and figure it out if we can do some more illegitimate businesses to try to make some more money, too. I'm trying to get this $1,000 payment, and it said tip, right? So is that talking about the 1,000, or are we going to be able to get more? They should have us on a time crunch where we're forced to go fast, but stay nice. Imagine having the money to spend $1,000 for somebody to come to your house to take it to a car wash and deliver it back at your house. And it looks like he's actually coming home right at this point. So look at that timing. Here we go, sir. Got your car. Go ahead and put this thing back. Beautiful. Probably like, who in the heck has this armored car at my house? Deliver the Niobe.
I love your car.
It's yours. $1,989. Road tipped me almost 100%. 98%, 99% tip. Beautiful. We added some arcade money to our thing. We've got $56,000 in that. We got a compliment from his wife. If you need something else, scrubbed up, washed down, we're a hands-on car wash. I can get my hands on you. Get Get a call from Ralph.
You just in? Beautiful work, excellent service. Fell in love with the guy on the phone, 5 stars. Uh-huh.
Make sure to leave your reviews on Yelp and TripAdvisor, Google Reviews, all the above. I promise it really helps us out here. That really makes me want to run one where we really mess it up. You know what I mean? So we might have to do that eventually. But we're gonna start off legitimate. Excuse me. Yep, sorry. Thank you. All right. Back at the car wash. Is there another door here? Or how do we get inside? We came up, I think, this back door. Or one of these? Yeah, beautiful. Okay. So that's one type of mission. Granted, we had no like heat or anything, but we'll do stuff like that to be able to bring heat down, to be able to continue making big bucks from all of our other businesses. Now it looks like, I'll open up our safe. I think we're gonna have money in here. So all the other businesses are dropping their money in here, I think. Didn't it say we had like nightclub money? Or is that just at the nightclub? Maybe that's nightclub money specifically, but then we're also going to get extra daily income that hasn't come in yet. I'm not sure how that's working, but here we go. So we're going to access our laptop. Let's see what we got going on next. We got a money laundering mission. Request work from Ralph. Payment will take a short time to be laundered before it can be collected from your car wash. We've also got Mr. Faber work. Help Mr. Faber's biggest clients in Los Santos. So I'm going to say let's just work our way down the list here.
All right, compadre, here's the tea. There's a rival op who made the misguided decision to work in spite of us instead of with us. So, we gotta take him out. Check your GPS, got some goodies for you to collect.
All right, so we're just going to go steal some cash. Obviously, this is a cash-intensive business. Train! Oh, God! Oh, my goodness, dude. Okay, we're going to be fine. Saw my life flash before my eyes there. Narrowly made it. Okay, so this... I don't know how set up we are. Looks... Ooh, open the trunk of the Emperor. It does look like we've got... I'm going to set up for a quick escape. Looks like we've got some armor on, but I haven't like bought ammo or anything in a long time, so I'm really hoping we're set up. Advanced rifle. Yeah, this thing looks good. Okay. Got some intense music here. Oh. Collect the equipment. Collected charges.
Surprise, explosive charges. You're gonna use these to shake up their operation. Oh, and boss, grab any cash before you blow the place up. I'm waste conscious.
Go to the rival operation. Oh boy. All right. So we're going to be sneaking into a rival operation. Blowing it up was not necessarily a part of the plan. Do we... I mean... That's one way to take it out, right? Are we good to go? Where's... Oh, we're going to be going inside here? Okay, so we just literally killed everybody. I mean, as long as we don't have heat on us. Happy with that. I'm assuming we're going to have people inside. Somebody back here. Those guys are down? Beautiful. Okay. Oh, they're literally physically washing cash in here. Open the washing machine. Begin grabbing cash. Tap X to grab it quickly. Okay. I'm wondering if they're going to send backup or... I mean, we kind of wiped the whole place clean immediately. Dude, you could actually see, like, the bills being grabbed and stuff. Bro, I can't even imagine what missions and heists and things like that are going to look like in GTA 6. This is still so freaking good. No cash in that one, but we can grab it from this one. Grab it quickly. Grab it quickly. Dude, this is so sick. Get fistfuls of that thing, Trev. Come on out. Are we on some sort of a time crunch? I'm wondering if they're going to send backup, but so far, this seems pretty simple. Nothing there. We've got one final one right here. Let's go ahead and grab as much cash as we possibly can. Straight 20s. Literal dirty money. How to get it in the washing machine. Plant charges to destroy the operation. The countdown timer will start when the last charge is placed. Oh, these guys are... They're counterfeiting money, huh? Got the money printers and everything. A forklift to bring in these things. Okay. Charges are going to be put up top here. Oh, this is a whole plan of charge on these, I don't even know what you would call that. Like they're printing sheets of bills. This is kind of a cool operation for them. So they're printing the bills, they're putting on the final details and stuff, and then they're probably just like kind of drying them in these dryers. And it kind of crinkles the bills up, make sure the ink isn't wet, and you know, makes them a little bit less perfect so you can't tell that they're not real if you have like a perfectly crisp bill. Okay, quickly exit the operation before everything explodes. Kind of want to look at the explosion if we can. Okay, well, not really a whole lot to see, but we are going to have to get the heck out of here as soon as possible. We got a 2-star. And we've got enemies on us. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Come on out. That box truck actually really helped us out because I think he slowed them down and got the cops off of us a little bit. Just gotta watch out. Back this up. Gonna go down yonder. Beautiful, dude. That was too clean of a getaway. We are officially down the drain. Nobody's going to be able to find us down here. Sorry about that. Was looking at the mini-map, not paying attention. Okay. I don't think they're going to be able to catch us. Dude, I remember grinding the down the drain race so hard. We say that every time. Bro, are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? How is... Since when do the cops come down here? Bro, since when do the cops come down in the drain? I haven't seen that in I don't know how long. All right, I'm gonna go through here and hope for the best. We should be able to lose them in here, I would imagine. I'm just gonna chill down here. There's no way they're coming down here. And you know what? I'll get this out just in case. Just make sure you don't shoot it too close to yourself, Trev, because you get yourself in a lot of trouble. Up above us. They are pretty relentless and chase us. Ooh, they got out. Are they coming down? Okay, we're going to go deliver this cash to the hands-on car wash. I think they're still looking for us, too. Beautiful. All right. Make sure no trains come. Your boy could get in a little bit of trouble, not going to lie. It's been a minute since we've played. The driving is looking a little bit rusty. Ooh, this actually ended up being really nice for us. It's also 5 a.m. Well, it's closer to 6 now, but DLC dropped at 5 a.m., so. Boys still grinding, baby. It's crazy. This game, it's been, what, a decade? We're still waking up at 5 a.m. for updates. I remember I used to do that for COD, used to do that for Fortnite, used to do that for a few other games, but I don't think there's any game that I'll still wake up like that for. You know what I mean? So, oh, we can, so we can use this garage. Raf's car was in there earlier. I'm curious how much cash we're going to end up getting for this. I feel like that was a pretty good take. Okay. Money from this job could be collected from your car wash shortly. Once Raf has laundered it through the business, call to request more work or view how much cash you have available to collect. So right now, we don't have any earnings. We're going to have to wait on that, but you can see we've actually got heat. It's been about 10 minutes since we finished that mission. I edited this video up until this point, but it looks like Raf has been hard at work. We've got 70K in work earnings now. Technically nothing in the safe yet, but obviously that will come with time. So next up, we're going to hop in. Let's see what we've got going on with Mr. Faber work. So this is going to be the biggest clients in Los Santos. Oh, I sat here for a bit. Nobody's joining, so we're just going to hop in. We'll see what happens. We might be in a little bit of trouble. I also saw as we were starting that up, we could have pressed left to expand the business, so I'm assuming we're going to be able to buy more businesses. I don't know why my voice chat is on.
All right, let's see.
It should be off, but that's okay. Yeah, just talk to yourself, bro. No big deal.
Make your way over. I'll fill you in.
So we've got one team life. Obviously, this is meant to be more of a team thing. I sat there for a bit with no luck, so I don't know. I mean, it is, you know, 6:15 a.m. here. Wouldn't imagine a ton of people are on.
Mr. Faber and Tony Prince go way back. I mean, Tony's first club was a Mr. Adventure. Kind of financial relationship they've got is tight, you know? They're totally interconnected, which means if Gay Tony ends up in debt, so does Mr. Faber.
Shout out Gay Tony. Ballad of Gay Tony.
We're talking 6-figure, even 7-figure bottles. And I just
So let's go get these bottles. 2 miles away. I've got a feeling we're going to have some pretty heavy resistance here, so I'm just going to try to be as careful as we can. Hopefully we're going to be able to finish this by ourselves. I would imagine we should be fine, but obviously the idea here... Ooh, okay, you can't run through that sign. The idea here is that you get a few people, you turn up the difficulty, you grind it out, you can make a bunch of money, but we'll see if we can get it done. Love this Kuruma, dude. This thing absolutely rips. We're on like a little canyon drive here. We've got all sorts of traffic, but they're perfectly spaced out. Just enjoying a nice Sunday drive before we really get into the thick of it. Looks like we're going to be out here in Sandy Shores. Haven't been out here in a minute. This game looks so good. Okay. Are we gonna have people outside? This is the runner's house. There's a lockpicker. Shoot the lock to gain access.
And by find a way, I mean, you know, make a way inside.
We're gonna try to pick the lock. Oh. Oh, match the stick in each direction shown on screen. Okay, this is... Is this new? I feel like I haven't seen this before. Unlock the runner's house. Not going to be setting any alarms off. I wish we would have parked a little bit closer.
Oh, nice. I like your style.
Put out food and distract the dog.
Let's see what this guy's been up to. Can you see a USB?
I got you, dog. I got you. I got you. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Okay, we gotta find the flash drive. Is that from the Fast and the Furious? That's sick. Okay. I mean, I would imagine at his computer. No.
You know, while you're there, you could just take whatever you want. I mean, who's gonna stop you?
We got a brick of Coke. Why not? That's a little extra money in our pocket for this thing. Let's see. Nothing there. There's a bottle of wine there. That's not the bottle we're looking for. There's the flash drive that we wanted. Hack the runner's laptop.
Then jam that thing in the laptop.
Okay. Range the letters to guess the password.
See if you can work it out.
We've got 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Press TYN. Bro, what? Oh, is this going to be like a Wordle situation? Ah, okay. What did we try first? Shoot, I forget what I think we had Y in the first one, so I'm gonna go T, G, Y. Okay, so it's gonna be GT. GT. G, Y, T, N, Y. Get New York? Okay. Hack the runner's laptop.
We're in. Give me 1 sec to check out the deets.
Who's a good boy? I was really worried that we were going to have to shoot the dog, and I was not going to be happy about that. Thank you, Rockstar, for not making us do that.
I've sent you some cords. Head there. I'll clue you in on the way.
Oh, boy.
Hey, heads up. Looks like there's trouble outside. Be careful.
We're just going to... We're not taking a... Oh, shoot. Dude, this is sick. So they kind of got an inkling that something was wrong there. Sent some people out, but we were able to get out in time. Obviously, we could have shot the lock, jumped in. If we were with other people, you could probably do that to save yourself a little bit of time. That was the easy part. Now we're going to get to the hard part. So we've got some bottles stashed at the Thompson scrapyard, and we're going to have to fight off half an army to get him back. Not looking too bad yourself, Ralph. All right. Runner's notes are attached. Red and white speed stern fork hot rod big oil damaged. What? I'm confused. Do we need... I'm going to take a picture of this because I feel like we might need it. We've got dogs and people in here, bro. We are about to get absolutely cooked. This is not going to be good. I don't really know what these notes are for, so... Can we go in stealthily? Do you think we can shoot a camera? So these notes, red and white speed in the stern, fork, hot rod, big oil damaged. Are these where these bottles are? Shoot, we've got a dog over there. We've got guys over here. To be honest, I forget. Can we shoot people in GTA Online with this silencer and not have somebody notice? I feel like we need to... Oh, dude, there's people literally everywhere. I'm gonna get our car a little bit closer because I feel like we're gonna need to make a quick escape. So let's get this guy as close as we can. We gotta watch out for that camera there. I don't know if this is immediately gonna set things off, but okay. So we can take people out, I believe. Defense.
Shit. I just found messages he was sending some shady-sounding guys. Don't know who they are, but they're not gonna be friendly. See, this is why I don't trust anyone except you, but I think that's technically a contractual obligation. Yeah, boss? You might want to look out for guard dogs. Maybe find something to distract them. Or not, you know. Maybe you like drama.
So we have... We have food here, but is this not going to bring the dog over to us? Should I just... Low-key, should I just shoot the dog? I mean, that's not something I want to do. Okay, junkyard dog was distracted. Perfect. Down. Got a guy there and a guy there. Let's take this guy out. And I know we've got other guys in other parts of the thing. But we're just going to take all these guys out first. We've got more guys over there. Shoot, okay. I don't know how long we could distract the dogs for. Got two guys over there. I'm sorry, buddy. Really sorry about that. I should have put the freaking food down, bro. Cancel me. Cancel me. I'm so sorry, Chop. It's not really Chop, but you know what I mean. Now know to put the food down. What is this? Grab the whiskey bottle? So this must be one of the... Okay. This must be one of the cars. So that was in the hot rod. So we're looking for big oil, the fork, and the red and white speed. We're gonna have to go around the other way because I don't want to kill another dog. I'm feeling it's GTA, Trev. Like you gotta shape it up a little bit. I wonder if it's in the stern of the airplane here. Dead? I'm really nervous about being seen right now. Dead? We've got a distracted dog over here. It's really nice that you can distract the dog as in like... Oh, there's more guys over here. Like it's a permanent distraction. You don't have to worry about them again. He's down. Where's this last guy? Not very observant. And then it looks like we've got a dog situation right here. Here you go, buddy. Sorry about your friend over on the other side of the yard. He just made me a little bit nervous. I kind of jumped the gun on it. I might have been able to still feed him, but there you go. Guard dog was distracted. Can I give you a pet, please? Can I give you a pet? Who's a good boy? Oh, dude, I feel so bad. Okay, so we're looking for a red and white speed in the stern, a fork, and a big oil damaged. Okay, we should have this place all to ourselves. Obviously, you could come in, go a little bit harder, quicker, whatever. I didn't want to deal with backup and things, so we try to go the what's it called way? The stern? I wonder, but it could be the stern of the aircraft. It could be a boat. I'm seeing a red and white aircraft here. Oh, there's a red and white boat over here. It's going to be in the stern of a boat. I've never really heard an aircraft called a stern, you know what I mean? But here we go. Okay. The stern of this thing. We found a whiskey bottle. Let's go ahead and dig this thing up. Got the bow up front, the stern, port on the left, starboard right. Sometimes boat and plane terminology are pretty interchangeable, but okay. So we're looking for big oil and fork. Is fork like a forklift? And then big oil, I have no idea what that means, but here we've got a forklift. You can physically see the bottles on the ground, bro. Okay. So it's purposefully a little non-descriptive. So it takes you a minute to find these things. Last thing's gonna be big oil.
Nice.
Is there an oil rig over here? It's gotta be over in this segment, over by the puppy. It's like a backhoe looking thing. Wouldn't call that big oil. So they just eat and then they sit like good boys. Okay, big oil. What would big oil be? Maybe the big oil tank right here? Is this it? No. This guy over here. This is oil, and look at that. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we got all four, but the thing is we're probably gonna have to get out of here without being, or without dying. Hopefully, because we went.
That's it. That's all Tony's bottles. All we gotta do is deliver the stuff back into Tony's hands.
Nice and silent, we're gonna be okay. Dude, the fact that we only have one team life is so concerning. Let's just get out of there. We're gonna deliver the bottles to the nightclub. All right, Tone. Smell the part bull. The advertisements here. All right, so
All right,
deliver the
you made a piece
whiskey.
of work. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. That's a mission complete. Let's go, baby. Okay. I was really nervous about how we were going to do that, but we just got an envelope full of cash. They're going to be able to sell these things for a 5,000% markup for bottle service. We're going to get an additional take of 5,000, made 25K total, got some job points, got some rep points. And that, my friends, is a job well done. Okay, so we've got 3 different types of missions. Obviously, this paid us the most. It's also probably going to give us the most heat. Nice little outdoor restaurant, enjoying the fruits of our labor here. We're going to want to head back to hands-on as soon as we can. But, yeah, made the most, probably going to give us the most heat. Let's go back and figure out what we've got going on and see if we can't expand the business and see what kind of legitimate operation we can continue with next. Back at the car wash here. Job well done. It's not gonna let us park inside this time, but we can just pull up to the back door and let's go see how we're feeling about this. Probably gonna have a lot more heat. Yeah, so we're at 1.5 heat.
By the way, boss, gave Tony a message to say thank you. I said, no, Tony, thank you. I don't know why, it just kind of came out.
Okay, sounds good. Let me see. Do we have any? Oh, we've got 15K in the safe now. So that's going to be kind of a mix. But technically, we didn't add any earnings there. I think we got paid directly for the big mission, and then that 15K is probably from the other money laundering mission that we did that we got our first 70. So the thing is we are building up some heat here. Obviously, we don't want to get caught, so we are going to try expanding our operation. Oh, we can purchase a dispensary or Helitors, okay. Team workflow, touching base into play. With smoke on the water, you could say goodbye to corporate jargon and put your feet up, be your own boss, and spark up a generous amount of your own 100% legal product and conduct your own revenue audits too. The customers are chilled, the produce is good, and with Vespucci Beach right on the shop front, the business will flow through the doors all by itself. So a little 850,000. Of course, we're gonna make this kind of a green machine style of operation. Looks good to me. Let's go ahead and purchase that. And, all right. Do we actually want to go over there? Do we want to set our waypoint?
Smoke on the water, huh? Excellent choice. Perfectly legal, nothing shady. And the kind of customers we're getting off the beach are going to pay in cash. So this is where we take laundering to the next level.
All right, well, sounds good to me. Let's head over there. I've got a feeling we're going to be doing some delivery missions or something here. Down by the seaside, baby. We've worked so hard our entire life in this game. It's about time we got to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Welcome to Vespucci Beach, aka Venice Beach. We've got Santa Monica off in the background, the pier and stuff there. This is such a good recreation. We got Muscle Beach right here. Look at that. If you want to rip some workouts or something, but here we go. All right, come on, smoke on the water. You don't need anything. We can sign you up for a card right away. Technically, it's fully legal now, so you don't need one. But how do I? What's the plan here? Can I do anything? Do I just own this? Can I run some missions from this place? I can buy a soda. We're selling T-shirts, all sorts of paraphernalia and stuff. We can't get back there. I was hoping we were going to be able to run an actual mission, but I don't think you can run missions out of this. I think this is just like a what's it called? Like a satellite business that just kind of keeps bringing in money. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm going to open up. Let's take a look at more foreclosures. We're going to be able to do the helicopter tours as well. I'm curious. Let's purchase this thing. We assume that no number of near misses, botched maneuvers, or mid-flight collisions could incur the intervention of the LS Safety Board. Man, this is kind of bad timing with everything that's going on in the world right now, but the previous owner of this property proved us wrong. Luckily for you, Higgins Helitours is now available. Revitalize the brand, summon your personal aircraft, or carefully maintain a stream of unchaseable laundered income as long as you're not proven responsible for smoking wreckage raining down from LS. Okay, I'm going to go with like maybe a brown, blue, white, purple. I feel like the gray looks pretty good. So 910K here. I'm going to set a waypoint on that. So there's really maybe around back.
Another asset in your laundering empire, huh? Plenty of opportunities for a pilot. You can fly, right? You know, I should have asked you that first. Well, if you own any of the helicopters and need a lift, you can request them to arrive at the premises. Okay, bye, love you.
Okay, bye, love you. We maybe there's like an employee entrance back here. Hold on. Oh, Trev, you can't just walk in the storefront. You've got a back entrance, duh. So we're like 3 million into these businesses and we've laundered like 70K so far. Will passively generate income for as long as the heat in the business is kept below 100%. This could be collected from your hands-on car wash regularly. However, we should be able to launch our own missions. Any money earned from work for Ralph can be collected from your car wash after he's finished. Yeah, we already know that. So we've got weed delivery, money laundering, and Mr. Faber work. Interesting. So right now we've got no heat on this business, but obviously I want to see what these missions look like. We're going to run a weed delivery mission. Let's get after it.
In order to launder through a weed business, we got to sell a little weed. All you got to do is drop off the products with the buyers at those locations. This is all above board, okay? So smile, enjoy it today. You're not a criminal.
You know? Kind of nice not to have to worry about the law, so it's been transferred to the delivery van. Deliver it to the customers to receive payment. Okay, I was going to my personal vehicle. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do that. Oop, hello. Sorry, ran into our van already. Deliver a specific strain of weed requested by each customer to receive a tip. Okay, smoking the water. This is all above board. It's premium prescription flower here. And let's go see what we've got going on. Let's remove this waypoint. We don't need that. We're going to be going to each of our customers, trying to get a tip. We got a lot of product back there in the back. Feels good, baby. See what the inside of this van looks like. Nothing crazy, just kind of your traditional work van. And all right, here we go. How far away is this guy? To be up in the Santa Monica Mar Vista area. So let's go get him. This thing is so freaking slow, but it looks like this is going to be our first customer right here. Little home delivery. Making a little house call. How you doing, ma'am? Good to see you. Deliver blueberry cheesecake to the customer. Wait, how do I know which one's which? Blueberry cheesecake is going to downtown Vinewood and West Vinewood. Purple sherbet is going to Hawick and Vinewood Hills. Red Harvest is going to Pacific Bluffs. I think this is going to be Pacific Bluffs. Yeah, this is Pacific Bluffs. Just leave. Your DoorDash has arrived. And we got a $170 tip there. We got $500 for our first one. Wow. Okay, now we're going to keep going here. It said hold right to smoke while you're in the van. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I don't know what kind of strains we're on, but my goodness, this stuff is good. Okay. Yeah, we could just nothing like a little DWI on top of our minimum wage delivery job. But, okay, we're going to be moving up into the oh, this is tricky. Oh, heads up. This is, it's a tricky, but it's also quite a bit trippy. Ooh, look at that, our first apartment up here on the edge of the Vinewood Hills. I don't like this part, bro. This does not look like weed. That looks like you're smoking something a little bit stronger, but here we go. So Vinewood Hills, let's see what he had said for that. It's going to be Purple Sherbet coming up next. And, yeah, I mean, this is pretty chill. I would say so far the time invested to make it just doesn't really seem like we're making all that much, but it's also kind of fun just to run some legitimate deliveries here. So, going to be going with some Purple Sherbet here. Delivered an entire box. All right, got $350 in tips so far, $1,000 in earnings. We're getting 35% tips. These are some very generous people out here. This one is going to be West Vinewood. So we can back this. Oops, sorry about that. Let me enjoy some more of my products. Hold on. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. The fact that I'm not currently zooted is impressive that we ran into that much. Go ahead and hold right. There we go. All right. This is the only way to deliver, baby. Oh, we had a moment of clarity there. Yeah, we're going to be going to West Vinewood, so this is going to be that blueberry cheesecake. Ooh, that sounds good. Looks like our tolerance is going up. We already lost it. Let me see if we can't get in there. Oh, okay. Dude, you got to take your hands off the controller. It is, you know, no distracted driving here, Trev, please. Let's be smart about this. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be doing the blueberry cheesecake here. Looks like they're going to be up top. I mean, this is kind of fun. We're seeing, like, I've never been on this staircase before. You know what I mean? Let's go first person. Weed delivery boy in GTA 5. This is perfect. You got to be, like, right on this. Okay, so this was the blueberry cheesecake. You enjoy, sir. Thank you very much. And we are going to get out of here. Got a $480 tip. So the tips are very good. I believe downtown Vinewood's going to be next. So this is going to be blueberry cheesecake again, and then we've only got one more after that. So yeah, this was a very low and slow style of mission. That car wash, at least we could speed it up a bit. There's not much speeding happening with this guy, but we could put this here. Probably shouldn't illegally park when you've got probably a bunch of illegal stuff in there. Technically not illegal, but I'm sure we got some other business on the side that isn't just legal weed. So we're gonna be going upstairs, deliver this to this apartment again, seeing parts of Los Santos we never would have seen before. So we're gonna be going with some more. Dude, you gotta be like directly in the thing. And if you know how there's like momentum on his steps, so like if you go a little bit too far, it doesn't work. There we go. Okay, blueberry cheesecake there. Another $500 for the delivery, another couple $100 in tips, and we've got one more. This last one's in Hawick. This is gonna be that purple sherbet. Excuse me, sir. Just straight up knocked him over.
Fucking fucker!
Dude, these guys always get so upset. Come on, man. Let's not.
I used to be a boxer.
Let's not pretend like you're big dog. I really don't want to do this to you. Imagine your weed delivery guy rolls up and he's just fist fighting some dude. Oh my gosh, dude, we walked through it. Okay, come on. We need like a slightly bigger thing here. So this was purple sherbet, I believe. So it's going to be a max tip run there. We're going to get $2,500 and $810 in tips. Leave the area in the delivery van to receive an additional reputation point bonus. We're just going to drive away. And I say we start heading towards the helicopter thing. Okay. So each individual business has an individual heat level, so you can kind of move around those. And I'm imagining your heat goes down over time, but if you're trying to run multiple missions really, really quickly, you can force it by running these missions. Thanks, Ruff. All right, so last but not least, we are going to be going into our Helitour options, not Juke Energy Skydive. We want Higgins Helitours. Moving so slow really does make you appreciate just how alive this game is, bro. And looking at the GTA 6 trailers and how much more alive that game looks is just, oh my gosh, dude, this is a throwback. This is where we always used to call in our buzzard down here by the boat marina. But yeah, this is just seriously incredible. Is this going to open up for me? I swear these used to open up. Okay, let's go through them. Around through here. Look at us now, baby. We got Higgins Helitours. Imagining this is our front door, we've got two options. One, request our personal aircraft. Two is to go into the business. It's of course going to generate some income passively as long as the heat is kept below 100%. However, we can also run missions from it. We can run all of our normal missions for the ROF missions, money laundering missions, etc. Or we can run helicopter tours to reduce that heat. I just want to do this just to see it. So It's gonna be fun.
Okay, boss. It's time to blend in some legit cash with the dirty and overwhelm these tourists with the sights and sounds of Los Santos. God, I love this city.
Ooh. So it's not this one. It's gonna be the Maverick over here. Okay, Higgins Helitours. We got it. Fly to the pickup point. Dude, we did. It's funny. It's called a Maverick because it was Maverick helicopters. They're like everywhere. They're one of the biggest tour companies. But we did when we were in Vegas for F1 last year. We did a Maverick flight up over the track and just kind of a quick city tour and stuff like that. It's so cool and it's like unbelievable. I'm pretty sure it was really cheap from what I remember. And it's just unbelievable. Like, you have like 10 helicopters running all over the place, people in and out all the time. The level of skill that those pilots have is just unreal. I mean, to be honest, helicopters do scare me a little bit. I feel like we haven't flown a lot in this game lately, so I think our flight skill is really low because it seems a little bit wobbly here. But yeah, it's just like, let's go into first person if we can. We can't go into first person, that's fine. Don't walk near the tail rotor, dude. You're not supposed to do that. That's the most dangerous thing you could ever do. Mr. Hawaiian shirt over here. But, planes, they glide.
It's gonna be great.
They work with the air together, hand in hand.
GPS, show them off little, then bring these guys back. And try to keep the flight smooth. I hate cleaning out sick bags.
Okay, fly the tourist to landmarks. So we want to try to keep this smooth. Like I said, I think my flight skill's pretty low. Although it already sounds like the voices are better than Microsoft Flight Simulator's flight tours or whatever they were called in the career. But yeah, planes, they work hand in hand. It's nice. They, are partners with the air. Helicopters just physically beat it into submission as hard as they can. A circle to focus on the landmark.
Get a picture. Get a picture.
You guys are going to see that wheel right there in the next Trev and Chels vlog that should be coming out here in a couple of days. So that's kind of exciting. Let me see. What route do we want to take? Probably could have planned this out beforehand. So we're going to go here, 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 come back and land. Let's go to the right then the left. There's no, time requirement or anything. We're just going to be able to do our thing. This is really kind of sketchy here. What is this going to be? A golf course? Clubhouse there?
How nice.
Shout out Michael. Bro, it's like, I was worried we were going to run into a building there because it really locks you in to the viewing the checkpoint for a bit there. I'm going to buzz the tower on these trees, give you guys kind of a little exhilaration here. Hopefully we're not going to run into any power lines or anything. Gonna head out to the desert back here, back in the valley, maybe Fort Zancudo. Gonna have to watch out for airspace and what we've got going on out here, and then we're gonna bring you guys back around to the city. But wouldn't that be funny? How close do you want me to get to Fort Zancudo? I feel like this is a pretty bad idea. Or are we taking a look at the vineyard? Oh, we're looking at the vineyards.
It's just
Cool,
like
right?
I imagined it.
So we can control it a little bit during those cutscenes, but obviously it throws you at kind of a weird angle. All right, we're gonna head north. Might be going up to the Griffith Observatory up here, get a nice view of Los Angeles. Nighttime helicopter tour. Feel like this isn't our typical route, but you guys had an interesting request for us here. Gonna get you guys all the way up top. And this is gonna be one heck of a view as we come up over this. Look at that! My goodness. Okay, we're going downtown next. Oh no, Griffith Observatory. Perfect. Focus on the landmark there.
Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to come here.
And last but not least, we're going to be going over towards Hollywood, maybe taking a look at the Vinewood Sun, I would assume. Dude, this is just so cool. Oh my gosh, man. I love this game so much. Like, it is... Oh, no, we're looking at this amphitheater. What are we looking at here?
Would you look at that?
I'm surprised. Why wouldn't we go to the Vinewood sign? It's somewhere around here. It's got to be over to the right. I don't know.
This is a great way to spend the day.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much again. Please remember to rate your pilot, tip your pilot, let your pilot give you the tip, whatever you need there. But yeah, dude, I'm sad. It's crazy. Like this game is kind of coming to an end. You know what I mean? Like that. We're on borrowed time at this point. Obviously, GTA 6 very exciting, but like we have spent so many days and years combing these streets of Los Santos, and she's about to be traded out for Vice City, which is going to be great. Don't get me wrong, but I just absolutely love this place, man. Literally grew up on these streets. We're going to drop these tourists off, leave the area, probably head back towards our what's it called? I feel like that went pretty well. We have to actually go land this back. Reduced our heat level, got some reputation, and we are earning money. We got 5,000 out of that. So, man, this, I'm not going to lie, it's a bit of a grind. Get a call from Ross.
Just another day in the totally legitimate Teletor office.
Thanks for your input, bro. Really appreciate it. But yeah, this, I mean, like I said, we're a few million into purchasing these businesses. Obviously, you can grind it if you want, but it feels like we are not making nearly enough to be able to pay for everything, you know what I mean? I'm looking for, I want to go, where's our car wash? It's right there. I kind of forget how to open the parachute, so we're just gonna, jump out and see what happens. Is it X? Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay. Took that a little bit early, but that's fine. We can bring this thing around towards the back door. That's not the car wash. Where are you going, Trev? Car wash is over there. It's actually perfect. Maybe coming in a little bit hot. Gotta watch out for this sign. Made it. You know, perfect. Right at the back door. Exactly what I wanted to do. Your boy loves the back door. And we could head inside. We got some heat on us from crashing a chopper downtown, but it's fine. So let's see how much money we have. I mean, 70K still. Wow. Okay. This is a grind, bro. I'm not going to lie. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know that there's really much more to this. I think this is a money-making operation, obviously, with a bunch of friends running through the missions and stuff like that. It could be kind of fun, but I don't think there's much in terms of storyline. Like, I think, you know, this is truly a money-making thing. We can't expand the business anymore. There are no other things. Basically, we can just run the individual business missions to reduce heat. We could do money laundering, or we could do work for Mr. Faber. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was fun to be back on GTA Online. We will for sure play whatever comes out over the course of the next year, but it's crazy, dude. May is going to be here before we know it, and man, like I said, it's a little bit sad to think about. So, appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. I've got another video coming out this afternoon, so make sure you guys come back and check it out. Peace out.